Hey everyone, I think we are now live. So sorry about those first few seconds of delay on our live.
Sorry, I just noticed a name change. Smoking Flips.
Yeah, smoking.
AKA Q gotta be kidding me.
Q gotta be kidding me. He's got a new name. So I do think that's Brandon.
Pretty sure that's the same picture.
At least I hope it is. So look at her. I just told you to check that, rookie. All right, everyone. We want to always start by welcoming each of you here. We're so grateful that each of you have decided to come and hang out with us again on this Wednesday night. Wednesday nights at 9 has become our time that we get the opportunity of hanging out with each of you. Yep. And it is always great. It's always a blessing. There's someone in here that when we get to it, I want to ask a question and make sure I'm right. Yeah. That my assumption was right. But we want to start at the top. When I say the top, not meaning any of you that did not come in first is not the top.
Glock is talking. He said, "Holy red earrings."
Yeah, that's they're not leather though. We'll talk about that in a minute.
No.
Richard, good to see you. Hey, good to see you. Eddie Trammell, always good to.
You gotta fix Ivan too, eventually.
Sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm turning people blue.
Yeah,
I want
give
to
us 1 second. We're trying
make
to fix
sure.
Some people.
I don't want to get in trouble if you're not blue. It's my fault. But we want to say hey to Eddie. Okay. Eddie, it's always good to see you. Eddie said enjoying restoration. I do appreciate you saying that. This last week, I think something has taken off on the channel. I mean, of course, it's only a couple of weeks old, but it has just been, there's, I think, 2 or 3 videos over on that channel that has skyrocketed in views just in the last 2 or 3 days. So that's been really cool to see.
That he tried to blow himself up.
Yeah, could have something to do with that. Could have something to do with that. I don't know, but it's
little something under that.
Been good. It's been good. So thank you for asking, Leroy. It's always good to see you.
Leroy.
We're doing good, brother. Hope you're doing well. Infamous Stacker.
Hey, Denise.
Hello, Miss Denise. Good to see you.
Let's see.
Hello to Rep. Oh, that is me. Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was a bad attempt.
That was a horrible bad attempt. You want to read this one?
This is Storage Scavenger James. It says, "Hi, NikkiT, here for the fun NikkiT show on her trusty sidekick."
And what did I say?
She said crusty.
Crusty sidekick. That's let's get it right. That's always important. Resale Review asked, are those 2 ladies still having nightmares about old pudding?
Oh my goodness.
If y'all have not seen the most recent video on that channel, it was Sunday, right? Sunday last week when that was recorded, we had 2 ladies, a mother and her daughter, that I wanted to give a ride around this yard riding in old pudding.
And that video doesn't do it justice because you can't hear.
They were recording on their phone inside, and my ears are still ringing because them ladies were screaming, and
I could hear them from the driveway, even when they were halfway around the house, just the squeals.
They didn't know how to have fun, and you should have heard when I gassed it and squalled tires. Boy, they went to screeching, and I mean it was. I got called a dunce in that video for that.
I don't think they were talking about
I know they were talking about me. They called my wife a dunce. I'm gonna chase them down. Richard had a fly. Anybody empathize with him when there's a fly in the house? My Lord,
I hate a fly.
Yes, it throws us off. I know it throws me off when there's a fly in the house. So, Richard, we're going to pray for you. Hope you get it. Hello, Ms. Rachel Smith.
Hey.
Hope things are going well at the school year. It's good to see you.
Hey, Miss Babette, how are you?
Howdy.
Wendy.
Miss Wendy, good to see you. I don't know how I just turned all that blue.
It's highlighting everybody.
Oh,
and it jumps.
It did it.
Oh, it jumped way down.
Yep.
Uncle Bo.
Uncle Bo, it's good to see you. Always good to see you. Michigan Pickers, hello. Let's see, Joe Deals.
Joe Deals in the house.
Hello, good to see you. Glock 30 fan, he made it again. 2 weeks in a row. He's probably already fallen asleep. He didn't even finish the statement. Dang, I was a
Sleep.
Yep, he is probably already back asleep. So thank you for coming in.
Almost late. I was clicking through some of ads on OSP's videos.
Oh,
There
cool.
you go.
Yes, good to
Yep.
see you, brother. Good to see you.
Brandon.
Smoking Flips Brandon. That's a new one. Of course,
I like it though.
Probably going to be doing reselling content on this channel. We hope so. If so, go sub to Smoking Flips. Good to see you, Douglas Harlos. Good to see you.
Douglas.
Always good to see you. Oh, I'm just
Dana.
about. Why did I just about do that? Simply Dana. It's always good to see you. Farmer Mark, Thrifty Pickers.
I'm glad everything is good with Thrifty Pickers. I saw an update that they made it through the hurricane.
Yes, indeed. We were honored
good,
to read and to hear that. Thank you for sharing that comment with us. We most certainly were praying for y'all, Cajun reseller as well, everyone out in that direction.
Yep. Another name change.
Wow,
yes,
look at here. That's
I
like it.
I
Good
like
name.
it.
Hello, good to see you.
There he is.
Here it is. All right, y'all. Nitrous Diecast. It is so good to see you in here. I think I saw you in a Canadian video.
That you?
I want to confirm. I do think it was. I think I saw you in a video, on another video on YouTube, and he said your name and then said this is Nitrous Diecast, and I thought, man, that is awesome.
That's
I know
cool.
that cat. So I'm assuming and hoping that was you. We know that that channel is awesome, so I want to make sure.
Before you go any further, we'll get to her in a minute, but there is a birthday girl in the house tonight. Jennifer Hayes' birthday is today.
He says it here. Let's see if we can go all the way down.
Curiosity, yes.
Yes,
oh
I didn't want to say the
gosh.
channel because I didn't want somebody to go and say, yep, Curiosity Inc. We love that channel.
Yes.
We love to see. I mean, he fits what I want to do on YouTube so perfectly well. We don't want to have a store, but he works on cars. He plays with cars. He likes finding old stuff. So we most certainly love watching
so
Alexander
cool
and the family.
To see you on there.
Yes.
It was like, is that really? So that was awesome.
It was most certainly good to see you on there. So let's go back up here and make sure.
Okay, go back. Nope.
Keeping going.
Oh, sorry,
but,
y'all. That was my fault.
Yes, it was. Not your fault.
Philly Picker. You didn't say hey,
yeah,
Joe.
that's what I meant. Hey, Joe. Philly Picker, it's good to see you. Philly Picker Joe is going to be in. There's something we're going to share with you in just a minute. So thank you, Joe. You probably know what we're talking about.
Yep.
Ashley Deloach,
Hey,
good to see you. Ashley, did you I probably shouldn't ask this on. I see that name, and I think I shipped something out to you. I don't know if you put a note on it or not, but if you purchased something from me lately, I do appreciate your purchase so very much. Another
Papa
Georgia
Sticks.
boy, Papa Sticks Treasures. Good to see you.
The Hudson's in the house.
Always.
Hey.
Here's Mr. Ivan Webb. Good to see you.
Nap and Steady Learning. I like it.
I
think he's actually on Restoration. Am I right, Nat Man? I'm pretty sure I've seen your comments on Restoration.
Cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where I've seen you.
Little Debbie's good to see you. Shasha is in the house. Always good. Ugly.
Hey, Ugg.
Always good to see you. Mark, good to see you.
Eric,
hello.
Uncle B said the ugly is
ugly is here.
No.
What's up, Uncle B? Long time no see.
That man said, yep, that's where you see me.
Wow. Awesome, brother. Thank you for coming over and hanging out with us tonight.
Cajun's in the house.
Where did I miss?
I've
already said hey to Cajun.
I'm sorry. Cajun.
Yeah. She wanted to double up. So, hey, Cajun, twice.
Rebel Junk.
Hello, Miss Erin, Turtle Trader.
Hey.
Good to see you. Make sure we're not missing anything.
Jennifer Hayes, there's the birthday girl.
Jennifer Hayes.
Yep.
Happy birthday. We hope everything is well. Hope 23 is going to be a good year for you.
Picking face.
What you laugh about that for? She is 23, right?
She is 23.
That's right. Maybe I aged her. Maybe she's 22, and I just said 23. Picking face, good to see you. Good. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, Triple F, Flip finds fun.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh. Good to see you, brother.
Mark just said he was binge watching us and didn't realize I used to do blondes.
She used to be a lot of different colors, but I'm going to get in trouble for saying that.
He used to have hair, so there you go.
Hers is actually, never mind. I just about said that. Hey, Casey. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Let's roll on down.
Shirley Kine. Hey.
Hello, Miss Shirley. Here's a couple of pickers. Always good to see Lisa and Rob in the house. Good to see you.
Show me pickers.
Show me pickers. Always good to see. I read some stuff online about their store, about business license and all this kind of stuff. So I hope y'all get that worked out. If not, it was God's will. And you got a nice storage place. However that works out. I'm Brad. Good to see you. Try flippers.
Hey, Brian.
There's my brother from my cousin. There's most certainly. Good to see you.
I saw a couple other nitrous. I saw some other people we hadn't seen Haiti yet. Harlan's reselling adventures in the house.
Where's Harlan at?
You just went past him.
Past him.
There he is.
Oh, there it is. Hey, Harlan. Good to see you. There's Craig.
Hey, Craig.
What's up?
Point to Rev tonight.
Yes, indeed. I saw that. I wasn't going to point it out. But hello. We want to hang out with y'all tonight and talk about some things that are probably near and dear to all of our hearts. If you are a part of this channel, more than likely, you're somehow a part of the reselling game. You're either a reseller or you're thinking about reselling, or I don't know. Maybe you just like us, and that's cool if you do.
That man sailor said my wife Ashley just bought the pins for her because she is a pin fanatic.
Oh, cool! So I now have made the connections. Yeah. Great! So thank y'all so very much for that purchase, and they are in a white envelope that has bubble wrap wrapped around the pins and a label put on it, and it was shipped out today.
Queen's in the house.
Oh,
hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. Good to see you. So we want tonight to talk about a few things, and I asked NikkiT earlier, I said, babe, what you want to talk about tonight? You know, just throw it out there. Whatever, you pick it. This is your show. You just tell me what you want. Isn't that sort of how I said it? Didn't I say it like that? Somehow, some vernacular of that worked out. And she said, what about the good, the bad, and the ugly? And I thought, all right, I can play off that. So we're going the good, the bad, the ugly of reselling and a reselling couple. We'll kind of throw some of those in there. I don't want to get in trouble tonight. So I don't know how far we'll go with that latter part, but we want to talk a little bit about that. But before we get into that topic, and this probably could be in the good, the world hasn't ended. Managed payments have been fine. I don't know about y'all. I was a little bit concerned anytime something new takes place. I always like things that just sort of go the way they've always gone and just stay steady and consistent. I'd rather things be that way. And with the change of managed payments, I heard some people saying, oh my goodness, this is not going to work. And I don't know if I like it, that I won't get my money immediately and all this. I've actually had mine set up. I don't know if everybody's does this, but mine comes out every Tuesday and it drops into my account. And it's been like clockwork.
Hey, Panther Pack and Mr. Frank in the house.
Hey, Mr. Frank Hall. Panther Pack's always good to see you. So I don't know if y'all have had any issues with that. The only issue that I had since managed payments has kicked off only on one of my stores, not the Baptist Lottery Ticket store. But the only issue that I've had is there were a few times that I had to refund a buyer, and it would not refund for whatever reason. It would not refund automatically. I don't know why it wouldn't refund automatically, but it wouldn't. I had to do it 3 or 4 times, and then when I did that, it finally happened. Let's see here. It says I sold a SodaStream bottle cap. I think I got for free from this consignment shop closing. I sold it
$7 plus. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, not a bad sale.
Hey, Gate City Paul. And Cougar Man,
always
and
good
Jagger,
good to see you. So I don't know about y'all. Hopefully it's been good. Sound like our pastor. So hopefully, yep. I've been accused of that before. So most certainly I can get in trouble when it comes to that. There's Amy. Epic stuff for sale. Yep. I don't know why in the last video I could not remember Amy's Epic Stuff for Sale, that channel. It just would not roll out. So I did the little dot thing, Amy, to make sure hopefully some came over and checked out your channel. We thank you for your purchase as well. Why in the world is Amy not blue? She is now.
Blue.
So the good. You want to start? What are now this is going to be what we're going to talk about. We want y'all to help share, highlight things that you think. What is the good? Now, we're going to classify these. Good is going to be those things that we like and enjoy about reselling, the good. The bad is going to be those things that's just kind of like, oh, man, that we just have to deal with. And then the ugly is those things that if I had hair, it'd make me want to pull my hair out. So the good, the bad, the ugly of reselling tonight is going to be it. So we'll start with the good. So
I'm going to highlight one of these goods right here, because one of the goods, of course, that we're talking about is profit. Thrifty Pickers said, yesterday I sold a stereo receiver for $327.95. Wow. And I only paid $10 for it at a yard sale.
I knew we were going there. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great sale. Just sold a Leather Life member NRA jacket for $115. Still have one. Most certainly, I knew that would be number one on the good of reselling is profit. Of course, if we didn't get paid for doing this, we wouldn't do it. I mean, obviously, the profit is a great thing. Without that, Richard, I didn't think of that one. The good sourcing, the good sourcing. Richard, Little Debbie. Most certainly, I did not have that down on my list, but I should. Y'all see this here? Let's see. This is let's turn it this way where we can see it.
There's Kelly, the Ecom Mom. Hey,
hello, Kelly, the Ecom Mom. This is a Easton bat. It's a little boogered up. Boogered, probably not the right word. It is used. I walked into our Goodwill today. I actually had a visit to make in town. So I went to town, went by the church, did a few things. What it is. Mako, that's right. So I had a few moments. I'd had a house call. I hadn't made many of them lately, but there was a lady that wanted me to come and pray with her mother that was in hospice care, and I was happy to do so, but I'd called and couldn't get them on the phone, so I waited. Mm-hmm. While I was waiting, I went by the church, I left from the church, and I went to Goodwill. I don't know if y'all have ever done that, sourcing at Goodwill, and I've already listed two things, so y'all ought to be proud of me. But I found this bat, and then I found two N64 cartridges. One was a Pokemon Snap, and the other one was Mario Smash Bros, I think is what it was. And for all of those, I paid $17.99. This bat goes for how much? We counted it earlier.
Anywhere from $75 to $199.
That's just the top four went from $199. This exact one went for $199. So I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to try to get the scuff marks out of it. It's not bent. It's not scuffed. Not cracked. So hopefully I'll get a good sale off of this. So without a doubt, profit is a part of the good.
Thank you, Ivan. Yeah, this is Arcade Treasure Center's mug. Roy and from over at Arcade, he told me nice mug.
Yep.
While you were talking about the bats, I saw a bunch of good responses. Of course, profit, the sourcing, the shopping. Mark even said meeting other resellers, which is a huge positive.
Meeting new people. That was a part of our good. The list that we had down. If I had not started reselling, I probably would not have started YouTube, and I would not have an opportunity to meet each of you awesome and cool people. So because of that, man, it's part of the good. We've got to meet this awesome community of people that we love. Babette said fellowship. Yeah, the fellowship that we have. There's not too many people in our life. I just dropped those bats. There's not too many people in our life. There's more now. We have some in our area that we have sort of become disciples of the reselling game. But there's not many people that understand why we do what we do. They don't mind the blessings, and we don't mind blessing when there is a need. But it gives us an opportunity to do that.
But I think that's awesome what Nitro says. He doesn't resell yet, so he can't really comment on that, but he enjoys the videos. But I think that's one of the awesome things about even this reselling community is even the ones that don't resell, it's just as awesome to get to know the rest of you. I mean, it's just like a huge awesome community.
The treasure hunt. We all love, I see diecast. I'm sure you go out and you treasure hunt for finding those Redline Hot Wheels, or maybe that, whatever it may be that you're looking for. Maybe that Alexander has found and you're able to pick it up at his store, whatever it may be. There is a hunger in that. And for the cool thing about us is when we find something, we don't keep it. I pass it along. So it becomes that becomes really, really fun. So we really enjoy that. That's a great part.
Say hey to Jen at JRKR came in.
Hello, hey. Jen. Let's see, rehoming unwanted items. That's a big thing. One of the things that we struggle with as a couple is that if I had infinite amount of money, infinite amount of space, and a fenced-in yard, we would have 578 dogs, probably 243 cats, a few rabbits, a horse maybe. My wife does not like an animal that doesn't have a home.
Y'all, I'm one of those that if I'm not warned ahead of time and one of those ASPCA commercials come on, I need a tissue. I cannot handle it. I hate seeing an animal suffer.
I feel the same way. But my thing is, we are rehoming baseball bats. We're rehoming cartridges.
Hey, Ben and Rebecca.
Hello. Good to see you.
OBX, Eric in the house.
Eric, what's up, brother?
Good one. Couple times sourcing.
As long, Panther Pack, as long as NikkiT's not looking at clothes. That's going to be in the bad. I don't like to source clothes when NikkiT is sourcing clothes.
Sugar Man likes the hustle.
The hustle is a part of the fun. There is no doubt that is a big, big part.
Miller Family Fine says, as a part-timer, hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to StreamYard because apparently
she's going to have this thing all messed up. Here we go. As a part-timer, it
lets my family do stuff we could not do.
That's otherwise. Exactly right. It blesses, it gives us that opportunity as well, and we're able to bless ourselves and bless others with the funds that we have. So that's part of it. Yeah.
Traveling Salvation said, "Good thing I couldn't catch that bear I saw."
I couldn't even see that rascal. So if it could have jumped up on me.
There was a bear.
I still ain't saw it.
Anthony Pittsburgh in the house.
There he is. Pittsburgh, everybody. Hey. Hello. Cougar Man says, if I was rich, I would start an animal shelter. We probably wouldn't even call it a shelter. If we were rich, we'd just have a lot of animals. I don't even know if she'd rehome them. We probably couldn't love them all, so that would be something. But we get to rehome items. There are people, it has been, and I don't know if this has ever happened to any of y'all, but have you ever found like a coffee cup or an old spoon or a Hot Wheel or something and you sell it, and when the person gets it, they are just so enthralled with the item. Maybe they've been looking for that item for a long time, and it just so happens that I found it at a yard sale or a Goodwill to somebody that did not want it, didn't care about the item. I was able to sell it, make a little bit of profit, and the person that received it
was happy to
cherished that item, just thought that was great. I think that is a cool thing as a reseller.
Well, I think that's one thing that's really cool about being a reseller is knowing that when you walk in somewhere, walk up to a yard sale or in a Goodwill, that you can see value in things that maybe others initially didn't.
Do not. Yeah. There's a message in that before we get to Eric's comment. Yeah, I think things that people see no value in, and I used to not see value in, but now as a reseller, I see great value in these items. That's another good thing. Yeah. Eric says,
mega load today, Rev. You would have loved the sale I went to today. Triple gauge tons of tools, car, motorcycle, and boat
triple
parts.
Garage.
I'm sorry, triple garage.
She don't have a glasses.
My eyes are old, y'all.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed seeing that. I don't know if I sell too many car parts, but I probably should.
Ivan, now when it comes to spiders.
Oh, she ain't catching spiders. They got too many legs. It's like me with cars. I don't want a car with 4 doors, and I don't want to. She doesn't want an animal with more than 4 legs.
Well, Storage Scavenger said reselling helped him get debt free and out of a dangerous job.
Amen. Look at there. That just gives you those opportunities. Where'd it go? Gives you those opportunities to do that. I've been talking 3 of my staff at the church to start reselling. Even so, good luck. Good lunch break conversations. That's great.
That is.
Those are just those are just fun. I would love to have a YouTube channel about cars. I got one, brother. I don't know if it's about cars. It's about old pudding though. 7 4-barrel carburetors.
Jetty. We have the utmost respect for you to be able to do so much and still have time for your family. What is your secret? I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. The beautiful thing is you have to prioritize everything. Of course, there's a few out like today. I got up, I had things that had to be done at the church, and we make sure that priority goes. So I just know if I've got a to-do list, I get that to-do list done, and then that gives me opportunity to do fun time stuff.
Too, for us, I mean, initially when he started reselling, I was like, no, not something I really want to do. But then I wasn't reselling initially, but then I would go to yard sales with him, and we kind of turned.
Be honest with you, at first you didn't too much like it, and then you saw what was it? I ain't gonna do this symbol right here, but when she saw that I was making money, boy, when I got some Minident that was bringing in like $8,000 profit. She ain't money hungry, y'all. No. She doesn't cost a lot. She doesn't. Never has been. But that's why I like this. It's kind of turned into our thing, a couple thing. You know, something for us to do. And the kids have gone with us a couple of times. I think it's sexy that NikkiT resells. I just said that online. Can a preacher say sexy online without getting in trouble? Moving on. Oh, no. That was part of my good. Awesome that NikkiT resells. I think it's great that NikkiT resells, that she enjoys it. I enjoy it. She enjoys it. It gives us an opportunity. Our dates are normally now at yard sales. Hey, Money from Mars. Hey. Shirley Kine says, I'm too old to start. Be 80 this Monday. Well, happy early birthday. No way. And hence I pass on to my son who sells on eBay. He's constantly busy and rarely sits down to watch any YouTube. So thank you. Oh, well, Miss Shirley, we're honored that you're hanging out with us tonight. There's some people a whole lot younger than you that's already in the bed, Colton and Courtney. I ain't gonna say any. I ain't gonna say any names. Carolina, what Casey says, sold a Toys R Us plush dog. Lady told me her daughter cried every night because she lost hers. Got mine off eBay. Now she's good. Look at there. That's if it was not for eBay, she wouldn't have found that toy. Exactly. We have done that. My daughter lost a dog. Oh, and Lord. We found that exact dog and bought it, and then doggone if we didn't find the one she lost. So now she has two. My reselling money, pays my insurance and my taxes. Look at there. I mean, perfect. Yep. Help a couple of pickers get to 1,000. Y'all go sub to Lisa and Rob. Awesome. Another awesome reselling couple. They normally have two. I think Lisa and Rob need to be further than arm's reach from one another because I've seen them throw words across. Not this fine, this fun. But they have two things on their lives, but Lisa and Rob are awesome. Y'all go sub to their channels. Mark said Courtney is pregnant, so yes, she has every reason. She's got every right to be in the bed. Yes, indeed. Tim Powell, hello, good to see you. It's tiring growing a little one. Is it? It ain't bothered me a bit. Colton's been in bed for 2 hours now. That's right. You're the brother. You can say that. Mark? See, Courtney is pregnant. That's exactly right. Rebel Jump. What were we looking at? We did a series called Bringing Sexy Back. Oh, so you are good. All good. Yes, Bringing Sexy Back. We hadn't had a sermon series about that yet at Millen. I only have 52 subs. Another good channel, y'all. If y'all aren't already subbed, I would go check out Thrifty Pickers. Yes, indeed. 66 of us in here. We can double him tonight. Yep. So let's do that. If you aren't already, check out the channel. Pay it forward, most certainly. Oh, he's brave. Yeah, Rev is brave, y'all. I get in trouble sometimes. I think Rev likes the taste of shoe leather. I do get in trouble every now and again. So let's make sure. Here's another good one. When I have time, I can work. The good thing about eBay is that it's always there. If I'm up late at night and can't sleep or whatnot, I can come in here and list a few items. I couldn't do that if it was anything else. Right. I am 58 subs away from 1K, so close. Y'all go sub to Eric. OBX. If you're not subbed to OBX, go sub to OBX as well. I don't know how in the world he's not already there. OBX has got a great channel. So, Jen, I see that. Hubby is sexy when he's thrifting with me. I see that, Jen. It's funny, though. If Rev gets out thrifted, he gets a little, offended. Listen. Do y'all remember? Move my hand. Do y'all remember the competition we had a little while ago where we were thrifting against each other who had the best ROI? And NikkiT found the lightsaber for $8 and it goes for $150. Guess who hasn't sold the lightsaber yet? It fits so perfectly on my leather working table that becomes NikkiT's office weighing table. I'm thinking that's a trophy that I remember you beating me. Is that what it is? It's a trophy, yes. I'm leaving it over there. Or is that not accepting? I just like it. Anytime I want to pull that thing out, I can go to Rev always loses. That's right. It seems like it's meant to be that way. NikkiT always wins. Go grab that box. NikkiT does always win. Okay. Yeah. So, y'all, here's another part of the good. This came in the mail today. It came to the love box,
We got
143.
a couple of people in here that are absolutely going to love this. Cajun being one of them.
So this came from
Philly Picker Joe.
Philly. We have read we've read the letter. Won't read it here on live. Thank you so very much for that. We're honored to support your channel.
Yep.
You are a blessing to all of us. If you're not sub to Philly Picker, go do so. Do this one first.
Okay. This is the part that I think Cajun's going to love it.
I think Joe said all these were for the family.
Red bugs NikkiT like Mr. Vulture bugs me. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Looky there, Cajun.
There's 4.
Where's Brandon? Aren't they pretty, Brandon?
Look at there. 4 Georgia Cups. We lost a quarterback today. He's
Big Bob Bargain's in the house.
stepping down because of COVID. Just found that out. But thank you, Joe. Thank you so very much for...
To the Hales.
Hello, Jeremy and George, whichever one of you it is. Good to see you. But the cups, thank you so very much for the cups. We most certainly
OSP in the house.
OSP. There he is. Go Vols. What you talking about? Go Dogs.
Love y'all, but not the Bulldogs. Man, y'all killing me.
Go Vols. Got some more Vols in here. As long as it's not LSU.
Talking about look at these glasses.
Oh, my.
Rev's going to be rocking.
He told me in the letter that he wanted me to wear these shades on the way, in the video, on the way to the post office. So
there you go.
That is so. What was the
with
baseball?
With the song in the back, bringing sexy back.
What was the one, the glasses like this?
What?
Oh, y'all know who it is. Tell me who it is. That old sitcom used to come. I don't remember. No, it wasn't Coach.
What are you talking about?
It was a guy who was a baseball player. He had the long, dark hair, I don't know. Y'all going to figure it out. Somebody tell me who it is. But, Joe, thank you so very much. I promise you I'll wear these in the next video ride. And they're Atlanta Braves.
Traveling Salvation said Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy Savage. That's not a good one. Snapping to John Rocker. That's I wasn't thinking of John Rocker, but
he had a temper.
What was the guy? It was a baseball sitcom. Had dark hair, had the long
this is gonna bug Rev, y'all.
Oh, Wild Thing. No, it wasn't that either. I like the Wild Thing though, Rachel. What was the guy? It was HBO show. He just always not Hard Knocks. What was it, y'all? Bob Uecker? No, not Bob Uecker.
Y'all.
I'm going to figure out what it was.
Moving on.
Go Braves. Go Braves.
Go.
Eastbound and Down. That was that it? Was that the name of the
idea.
show? I think it was.
I don't know.
Eastbound and Down. I think that is I think that's what it was. So thank y'all so very much for pointing that out. Wild Hogs, that was a good movie as well. So now we're going to transition. Thank y'all so very much. Thank you, Philly Picker, for the cups, for the shades. We'll put them to good use. We appreciate that so very much. So now the bad. What's the bad of reselling? The part that when I say bad, I'm not meaning that this is like the worst. Mm-mm. This is just like the good, the bad, sort of the
frustrating.
Yeah. What is it? What's one of them?
Oh.
You're looking down at my cheat sheet?
I am. I'm looking at the cheat sheet because it is work.
It is work. I think for me, there is no such thing as a free lunch. So you're going to have to work. All of those things.
Cluttering up the house.
Yep, that's one of them. We got that. Takes space.
Scammers. Amen.
Scammers. That may be on the next one for us.
Listing. Amen.
Yep. Yes. Bad, stupid.
Again.
Inventory taking over the house. Bad, stupid mistakes.
Yes.
Look at this rascal.
He coming in here.
Oh, his brother must have called him and told him to get out of bed.
Let me show you something, Colton. Bum, 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 bum.
We got some viewer gifts and some buddy gifts. Thank you so very much for that
Colton
again.
And Courtney.
Thank you. Most certainly, two of the most awesome people on YouTube. Yeah. We love them dearly. Yeah. Good people. OSP just got monetized. Congratulations. Kenny Powers, that is the one, was actually based on John Rocker, Eastbound and Down. I agree. I knew it was.
Rev may have had a little John Rocker come out the other day when he was a little irritated with pudding.
No, I didn't have no. John Rocker is remembered for some stuff that I didn't do. I got a little upset and hot, but I most certainly didn't go John Rocker.
No,
he's a little. Well, where did I go? Eastbound and Down. I was just going like way on up.
Bad, stupid mistakes. Yes.
Bad. That's where we were. Bad, stupid mistakes. We have all done those. That is the bad part where it's just kind of like, oh.
Accidentally getting shipping wrong.
Yes.
Guilty.
We have done that. Miller Family Finds listing. Yeah, it's work.
Yes.
It's just something about listing.
Love the hunt. But then the listing is the
that part.
bug part.
Overflow for sure.
Sometimes eBay's customer service.
I agree with that one there as well. The stuff ends up in the house. Yes. Bad of reselling, making mistake on shipping is going to happen. You're exactly right. We have all done that. It happens. And when it happens, it's kind of like, oh my goodness, can't believe I did that. Yeah. The death pile, the pile of future monies.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. The bad unforeseen complications.
Yes.
Those things come about. You're right. That stuff just sort of happens, and before long, it's piling up on you. Having to
wait for the weekend. Yes.
Yes, I wish they could be every day except Sunday. I agree with that. Hey, we're not in church all the time on Sunday, so I could even deal with a little bit of Sunday yard sales. Man, that joker's
losing a sold item. Yes.
Well, who put that? Oh yeah, Big Bob's Bargains. That is so true. Whenever you lose an item that you sold, I mean, I'll turn the house upside down trying to find it. I'm usually organization, baby, if Jimmy's still in here. But sometimes we all do that and lose a sold item. Yeah. Denise, we're gonna be back to this one in just a minute. Yeah.
Joker was getting in that chair.
Trying
to get birds out of the house. Yes.
Yep. Getting a warehouse. Those are always always
glitches.
Good. Oh
yes,
boy,
we've all heard about the shipping glitch. If you finish finish listing on your phone, we've all heard about that one for sure.
Yes, indeed. Pick and phase, unfounded returns for no good reason. Man, those can be frustrating. Those are a part of eBay reselling. That is part of the bad. I put obvious questions. I don't like those. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. If there's a picture and that picture is clear and it shows you what it is, and somebody asked, "Is it this?" I want to say refer to picture. It's kind of like, come on, man.
Not enough time.
Low ballers, Mark. I didn't think of that. I do make offers on all of my items, and you are correct. When somebody comes in with $100 item and offers you $4.37, I don't even want to decline it. I just want to just leave it there and let time run out.
Yes.
That's bad. I should have said that publicly.
Not enough time. Turtle Trader agreed. Time. We all need that extra hour in the day.
Yes. Sure. Yes. We all get 24, but we want
25.
Yes. Try to list 10 a day. Yep. That's trying. The Casey, that's a good one too. The bad is, having to set these agendas and not being able to, not being able to meet them.
Yeah. I saw Steve-O come in. Say hey to Steve-O at C Thrifting Treasures.
Steve-O, yep, that's right. I think, did I miss a bunch?
I saw Annie come in too, Javelin Flips.
Having a money pile.
Yep.
Those money piles will get you. We left paperwork out of a package to Australia last week.
Yep.
Those are Kelly, read it.
Friends and family trying to get you to sell their Beanie Baby collection because they think they will become millionaires with it.
Oh boy, you are so right, Kelly. When people come up to you, and we had one. I don't know if Chuck is in here, but we had Chuck, actually, our friend, church member who's going to be ordained as a deacon this Sunday in our church. He actually, brother, had some old trains and brought us some trains. Had a price he wanted for it. We bought it. But yeah, there have been times people have come up to you and think their stuff is like really, really valuable, and you got to tell them there just ain't no money there. It's not worth my time.
No.
Yeah.
I will say I'm guilty. I will go ahead and admit that too, of buying Beanie Babies. But I will say they are selling.
We sold 2 today.
I'm already in the profit with my Beanie Babies.
Not millionaires, though.
No,
I can promise you that.
No.
Trying to figure out the names of all 42 Monster High dolls.
Yep. I've had 6 and struggled just to find the 6 names.
Missing a golf club when customer gets box. UPS needs to get it together. Ooh, yep. Yes. That is bad.
Yep. Receiving unfair feedback. Yes.
Those may be on the next one for me. Those are the ones that is kind of like, low ball offers, medium mail delays. Oh man, medium mail delays, medium mail delays, medium mail delays. I can keep saying that over and over and over because I can agree with that one. What Colton
West First
say?
Books. Hey, welcome in. Where'd you at?
Oh man, and boy, are we that far behind? We're gonna go here.
The 100 questions you get when the answer is in the listing drives me. Yes,
I agree with you 100%. Someone asked us to give them 7 different measurements, including the spool radius on $11 ultralight fishing reel. Nope.
No.
No. Go buy the next guys. That's Yep, the update. We talked about that one. Question.
I saw a Tesla picker in the house. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you, brother. Questions that you have no possibility of knowing the answer to. How many times was it? Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? I almost just want to shoot an answer off the hip. 1,742 times.
I mean, I haven't got a ton of crazy questions. I think one for me that to me, it was just kind of crazy is I have several scarves in my store, and they're all, never been worn, new scarves. And the question I got was, how long and how wide is the scarf?
Yep. Those happen.
I've never thought about that. Picking Sisters? That's,
hey, Picking Sisters?
Yeah, that's Babette, right?
Babette, yeah, I think that is Babette. Y'all go Picking Sisters. I don't know if they put content out yet, but we need to
check
go
out their
sub
channel.
to them as well.
How about the folks who buy something, then ask the questions?
Oh boy, that's like a double whammy. Whenever they already have it, and then they want to ask questions before they pay for it,
or they pay for it and then want to ask questions, and now you're fearing the return because you know that they're probably.
Yep, that's there he is. What's up, Dave? Hey. Yes.
If y'all haven't gotten socks from Dave, y'all need to go check out the socks.
I wear mine about every other Sunday or every Sunday. Yeah, it depends on if they're ready and in the drawer.
Yep.
I'm going to have to start replying off the wall riddles. But yeah, so those are let's make sure I got it all. The bad. It's consistent work. So like if you want to take 2 or 3 days off of shipping, it's going to affect your sales. It's going to affect all of that. Listing takes time, obvious questions, bogus returns, takes up space. But then I put the couple part of reselling. What is the bad that now NikkiT is a reseller? Why is that a bad thing? I'm going to tell y'all. I wrote it down. She knows when I'm just being lazy now. I used to be able to say, well, chick, it's hard. That listing, chick. Yeah, I said that because you're present. I can say, well, the listing is just so difficult. And you just don't understand how much effort it takes to take all those pictures and those measurements. And now she's like, that used to work. That don't work anymore. It used to work, but it does not work anymore.
Nope.
So that if there is a bad, I can't sneak one past her anymore because now she knows the reselling game probably as good, probably better than I do. Just as somebody else says, without a doubt, NikkiT is this is her channel, and I'm just along for the ride. I started it, and she's gonna finish it off. There ain't no doubt.
Some said, which I think Rev would most certainly agree, is those people who buy but never pay.
Oh boy.
Or make offers and then never pay. That's frustrating.
That has really not happened to me. I say that, Lord, don't
or
teach
take forever
me
to pay. The ones that purchase and then take days and days and days to pay for.
I get it. If you make an offer and then then I take a day or a few hours to accept and you didn't see it. I get that. I know it's not going to be instant, but come on, man. Those 4 or 5 days and they're just waiting.
Especially when they, as soon as they send the offer and you accept it, and then it seems like it takes days for them to acknowledge the offer has been accepted.
Or it'll be 7 days and 43 hours, and then they'll come back and say, hey, man, can I pay you on Tuesday? And it's kind of like, Where'd this layaway plan come from? I don't remember not one time on my listing say that this is a layaway. But yeah, some people do that.
It measures 24 divided by 2 times 7, then minus 8 and plus 2.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Do that. Big Bob's Bargain says, yeah, I accepted an offer and took 11 days to get paid.
Wow.
You better man than I am. I have done not canceled it. I don't do that.
Those that, and then have to cancel because they don't have the money. Yes.
Oh yeah. Those, I get not having money, but if you don't have money, don't buy it.
Don't buy it. Can I get my hamburger today?
Woo, yeah. Need to find out after a couple of days of non-payment. I have an auto open case for non-payer. I do not have that, but
it was $127.
Big Bob, I get it, brother. I get it. You know what I wish? If I became king of eBay for a day, just one day.
Wow.
If they said,
Y'all
all right,
ready for that?
You're going to be the CEO of eBay and whatever you say goes, that would be it. If somebody makes an offer on the item, that item remains active until it is paid for. Now, when that item is paid for, it'll come off my eBay. But if somebody says, hey, I'll pay you $127.50 on a $149.99 item, you can accept that $127.50. But if that cat takes 11 days to pay for it, it stays on the eBay and somebody else can buy it for $127.25 or that makes too much sense.
That's one of the things when I do enjoy about Mercari. Mercari has made some changes. So those of you who sell on it, I know several of you in here sell on Mercari, you know about the changes coming effective October 1st. It's going to be pretty much exactly like eBay when it comes to fees now. But on Mercari, if you receive an offer and you accept, payment is almost immediate.
Yeah.
The card's already lined up and Mercari charges the buyer for the purchase.
Eric, I do have instant payment on Buy It Now, but if there is an offer, of course, it takes forever for some people to pay. So on those, it takes a while. I do have automatic payment.
Richard said, "You are the prince of the pulpit, only one king." There you go.
Yeah, I agree. There ain't no doubt.
Yes, Mercari, the offer gets paid right away when accepted. Yes. So
auction seems to not pay as much as Buy It Now for us. That is true. Auction sometimes. I don't do many auctions, but that can be a difficulty. Yeah. eBay coding website is too old and outdated for that. That is true, man. It would just be. I just think that would just be a great thing if they could just do that one thing. Yeah. If somebody wanted it, they'd pay for it. If somebody wanted to make sure they were going to get it, they would not just make an offer. They'd go on and pay for it. I think it would help the buyers, and it would put pressure on the purchasers to do that. Hey, yes.
And I think it shows here, like Mark talks about, we've talked about high dollar items not getting paid for. He said he's got an ornament that's $7 that still hasn't been paid for in 7 days. So it's not just the high dollar items that get hit with that. I think that's across the board. That's a potential and a possibility.
Kelly, I love it. Where did it go? Here it is. I love it. The 1,385 item specifics you need to check for one listing on eBay. Man, I appreciate you saying that. That's got me giggling because it is so true. It's kind of like you can sell this coaster right here and it's got 15 item specifics. It's like, come on, man. We don't need all that.
Jen said request 10 pictures, more pictures for a $10 item.
Yeah.
West First Book said eBay should be more like Mercari and Poshmark with 3 days after receiving the item and the transaction is done. No 30 days, change my mind returns. I agree. Yeah. I like that about Mercari too, that there is not you don't have a month to decide you want to send it back.
I agree with that too, Colton. He says usually the most issues on eBay, such as bad buyers' feedback or payment, is on super cheap items. It is. And I've said this a million times over. Most of these cats, if they just said, hey, I want an item for free, I would have given them those pins or whatever it is that it was. I mean, it ain't worth my time. But be honest, be straight up. Here he is.
There's the answer man, my brother.
Dan, the answer man.
And summer's just in the house.
The new item specifics are coming.
Required on September 9th. Yep. Changes are coming. That's another thing that can be frustrating, I think, with reselling is just knowing that changes come and you just have to be adaptable though. I think you have to be willing to adapt to to your platform.
Yeah, that's being able to adapt. That's probably a part of the learning game on eBay, is learning to adapt.
Yes.
Learning to be flexible. When I first started reselling, I was scared to death to ship an item. But then it becomes a piece of cake, and then so the longer, I think I have an item I've been reselling this way for almost over 2 years now. And it's sort of become, you just get used to certain things. So now those things that used to get the blood pressure high or used to make me nervous, it don't make me nervous.
I'm still
anymore.
Nervous.
I'm not.
Like Tri Flipper said,
Oh,
Brian
you got
said,
like a pro shipper. You got
winter Q4 is also coming. Yep.
Can't wait. Yes, I need to start listing.
Yeah, I'm there's some things I'm nervous about. I've listed all those porcelain dolls and they freak me out a little bit because
we're going to talk about that. Let's get to the ugly. All right, now here for us is like the worst of the worst. The stuff that causes Rev to pull his hair out and causes me to just that it gets so bad. Not a good analogy. So you go first. You go tell them your Macari story.
My Macari story. So this is really
story time with NikkiT.
This is really sad for me, y'all, because I was kind of hoping this day would never come, which is probably unrealistic in my view. But I've actually had to block 2 people this week in my store. The first one, I woke up one morning and I had 34 messages from the same person 1 minute apart from each message. And it was about an item that they said they had purchased but no longer wanted. They didn't purchase the item. And
scam.
So I had to block that person.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning I get up and I have, like I said, I have all these porcelain dolls listed and I've comped them all. I went to several different platforms. I comped the dolls across Macari, across eBay, Poshmark, just different areas that I saw that they were selling. So, and I set them at price points that I felt comfortable putting them at. And I have one that is a retired doll. It's been since 1998, new in box. I have the certificate. I have everything that goes with this doll. And the price point, it was Rev.
That would have been good. I wish I could reveal that right now. It wasn't me, though. But if I could, that would be like, I wouldn't ever get offline because she'd beat me up.
And so she sends me a message and she says, hi, can you please explain to me this? Why is this doll so much? And I just said yes, they're haunted. Y'all get that haunted.
Haunted.
But anyway, I'm like, well, this is why. Because based on research I've done, the age of the doll, the condition of the doll, the person that helped create the doll, all that's lending itself to the price of the doll. So I didn't hear anything back. Well, then she writes back and goes, well, I just bought one for $5.99. So I just said, okay.
Good job.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to fight with you.
I'll give you $10 for it. That's what she should have said.
I said, okay. And I left it at that. And I didn't hear anything. About 2 hours later, when I'm at work, I get another message. And I forget what she said. She said something else. She's like, oh, can you tell me where you're seeing these price points? At that point.
It's like we got to, now she's wanting her to explain the reason that she's pricing. So at that
point, I actually went into her store. Just to see.
These chicks. See, I wouldn't have done that. I'd be like, who cares?
Well, I was looking to see, one, how long have you been on Macari? Are you new to Macari? Are you another one of these that just wants to kind of, stir the pot or whatever?
That's a NikkiT thing. I wouldn't have done that.
I went to her store, and lo and behold, all her items are hundreds of dollars. So I'm going, why are you trying to jump on me about my money?
What it was.
So you know what I did?
That's perfect. Free market, buy it or move on.
I blocked her.
NikkiT was tired of it, but I'm telling y'all what it was. This lady or gentleman, I don't know who it was trying to see if they could get these dolls at a cheaper price because she was going to turn around and sell those same dolls.
Yeah.
And who purchased those? Who found those? Who made the decision to purchase those dolls?
Rev purchased them, but who left them unlisted over here?
Oh, I'm just letting them earn value. They were just sitting there earning money.
They're not earning Rev reselling.
No, they were sitting there in the price point.
They are in NikkiT's store.
Yeah, they are. They so that for NikkiT, that was tough. That was the frustrating part.
It was very frustrating.
So that's me. I put down frustrating people, rude people. One thing that I try to do in life is I try to love on people. I try to give people the reasonable doubt. I try to, if people are having a bad day.
That's the part I didn't say. After her first couple of questions, she wrote me back and said, "Oh, well, I just bought this same doll for $5.99.
You did say that.
I did say that? Mm-hmm. And that's when I said, okay. And then she came back at me.
Yeah.
That's why it was so frustrating, because it's like, okay.
I would have offered to buy it for $10. I'll buy the one you got for $10. Now I have two to sell for $250.
Yes, Eric, I have been death pile shopping. He's actually got some water bottles out in the garage. If he doesn't list them, I am.
Those water bottles are listed.
Oh.
They've been listed forever.
Listed twice.
Oh, Lord.
They're not.
But yeah, so for me, rude and frustrating people, when I try to bend over backwards to try to be nice to everybody, even when those people are not nice to me, even when those people are difficult, I try to do everything I can to be nice. I try to give people a reasonable doubt. But there are some people on eBay and on YouTube and all the way around that are just going to do everything they can to be rude and frustrating and mean. Yeah. And I promise you what, Rev has got a limit. And when it gets to a certain point, it's kind of like, all right, dude, let's rumble, you know. And I'm not saying I'm not. What's
wow, we don't see Rev on the news, y'all.
No, I wouldn't dare do that. But I don't like that. That gets me really frustrating when people are just being mean and rude just to be mean and rude, because I don't have the right to do that. I don't want to do that for anybody else. And you know,
I just
really don't
extend everybody the same kindness and courtesy that I would want to be extended.
Yeah.
And I'm not one. I don't like confrontation.
Can't fix stupid. That's right.
He can't fix. He was going to let you fill in the blank.
Stupid.
But Traveling Salvation did say the sales slumps.
Yeah, those. Yeah, you're right. Riding, and that's another thing. The longer you do the reselling game, you'll kind of be able to store your nuts away. Squirrel, giving the squirrel analogy, and just sort of know. Y'all have separate stores. We do. I have an eBay store. She has a Macari store. So we do have separate stores.
Hey, Myra.
Hey, Tim, thank you for being in here, brother. Yeah. Good to see you. Try to take the higher road. Summers, I always most certainly want to always do that. There's sometimes that becomes frustrating, though.
And that's why when she just kind of
told
me what she found it for, I just said, okay. I mean, I'm glad if you're finding that price, then you have got an awesome score on your hand. But I don't like to fight with people. So it was just so when it became apparent that it was leading into more of I just said, okay, done.
I think it means you really need to reevaluate your life choices when you have a preacher challenge you to a fight. I hadn't done that lately. Let me at least say that. But
hey,
it's sometimes. Where's Roy at?
Roy Hale.
Hey, Roy.
You can't fix stupid even with duct tape.
That's right. Duct tape and bell twine, that should be able to
Money
fix.
For Mars.
All right, now here's my last one. I don't want y'all to get upset with me at this, but this is confession time. Y'all come into I'm Southern Baptist, but I'm going to open up a confessional here. I'm competitive. Am I competitive?
Y'all know the answer to that question.
I am so competitive that I had a 100-inning challenge baseball game on my high school alumni game, and I was trying to strike folks out. I was getting upset. I was trying to play outfield, hit home runs, and I got upset because my arm hurt.
Right? Y'all should have seen him that night.
Oh, boy, I was ugly. And that's why the Lord took baseball away from me. I know that.
Not only ugly, but he was whining.
Oh, boy, I was whining.
My shoulder hurt.
Challenge him to a game of mercy. That's right.
OSP said challenge him to a creek jump.
That's good. But I am so competitive. But I'm going to let y'all in on something. YouTube, reselling, throwing rocks, it doesn't matter. I am so competitive. I don't want that side of me to come back out. I was at the 30K club and for 90 days, I'm not there now. And, it's so easy to get hung up on numbers. And when I get hung up on numbers and start thinking about, hey, I got to sell this much, or I got to do this, or I've got to have this many subs, or I've got to have this many views, the fun is lost.
Good night, Ugg. Thank you.
Good night, Ugg. Always good to see you. Deuces, brother.
Thank you, Roy, for the kind words, too.
But for me, that is an area that I don't like. I don't like when I get into that ultra competitive stage. So there's times, if y'all may not know it, there are times that I pull back from YouTube, and I even pull back from eBay because my focus has gotten on things that it shouldn't be on. I want this to remain fun time. I want this to remain fun and good and enjoyable. I can take the bad, but I don't want the ugly. And if the ugly has something to do with me, then I need to be able to take a step back and reevaluate myself. So that was the Baptist confessional. We normally do that around fried chicken, but I didn't have any fried chicken tonight or any nanner pudding. There it is.
Yep. Flip Fine says, I'm right there with you, Rev. I put steps into practice to keep myself accountable and in check. And I think that's one of the things about reselling is, is not allowing certain frustrations to cause the ugly. It's to say, you know what? Just step back for a minute, let it go, walk away from it, and get yourself back in check.
Yeah. There's so many things in life that are important, and there's so many things in life that are not important. And the finding your balance here that Panther Pack 87 is pointing out, when those get off balance and when those get out of order, man, it can really be ugly. So for me, I want to make sure that I don't focus in on that. Redneck Resale is someone I confide in. We were in a group together, and I pointed that out. There are times, there was a time, even recently, that I was so focused in on numbers that I was losing the joy of creating videos and creating content and hanging out with y'all, and it was just kind of like, no, that's not what this is all about. So I think there's times we need to, like Alabama's going to do against Georgia, step back and punt it, and don't go for that first down, and don't keep fighting. I had to throw that out there.
We need to figure out how to watch that game together.
Oh,
that
Lord.
would be hilarious.
No, I'm a Georgia fan. I'm scared to watch it with Alabama fan. I'm just going to go on and put that out.
When the fun goes and the sales decline, I have a pity party, and I hate that. I always have to ask Lord, forgive me for that. Lord always shows me he has it. Yes, I have to admit.
Mark, that is so true. Yeah.
This last week, my sales have been down, and I kind of, for a second, I was kind of like, what is going on? I was getting frustrated, but I just had to, once again, say, hey, Q4's coming. Sales will pick back. It'll get there. It's just a slump right now, so.
That's right. Love fried chicken and watermelon. Y'all, we're at an hour mark, so I want to just close this down in just a few minutes. Grandfather used to get ready to go out to hunt and stop by and stay at the porch. We'd go and ask why. He said it's when it becomes a job, it's not fun. Some days he'd go, some days he wouldn't.
Right.
There's a sermon illustration in that, is because when it becomes a job, it's no longer fun.
What infamous saying?
Infamous Stacker says, if you don't step back when that happens, you can get too competitive. It will cause you to go bald. That is true, brother. That is so true.
Good night, Thrifty Pickers.
Good night, Thrifty Pickers. But we want to say to each and every one of you, we thank y'all so very much for hanging out with us tonight, talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of reselling. I think these chats like this have been really good. It's good for me because I find out that I'm not the only one. We love some of the same stuff about reselling. The bad of reselling is all the same. But to me, we need to also share the ugly. When those times get difficult, when it gets ugly, when it gets to that point that it's not fun anymore, we need to confide. We need to be honest. I think sometimes YouTube content creators only put out the beautiful side and don't share the difficulties. And what we do is we're doing a disjustice. That's not the right word. A disservice. That's the right word. We're doing a disservice to those new eBayers, those new resellers, and they think it's always going to be hunky-dory. It's always going to be great. Yeah. And the issue is, in real life, it's not. So we need to make sure we share that part.
I don't think it's bad to be honest. Just be honest about all of it.
Yeah.
Give them a clear picture. Roy said Thrifty Pickers is his son. Cool to know.
Wow. Yep. You got an awesome son, Roy. Most certainly. When's the next live? Somebody asked. We have a live every Wednesday night at 9. I don't know who's coming on next. I know
tonight, started 4 minutes ago, is Thrifting Goomba, El Cubanazo, and Show Me Pickers.
Yeah. I will talk bad on my channel, Full Transparency. That's right. We need to be able to share all of that and be honest. And
we can't fart rainbows. And look, and look like good every day.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes we got to put up a ceiling fan. Sometimes I'm just going to let y'all know I'm surprised I didn't hear no beep, beep. I mean, them ceiling fans sometimes, Colton, they can get difficult.
We understand. We had a light in the house in Alaska we put up. We replaced our kitchen light with some LEDs, little kitchen light. Oh, boy.
I put a screwdriver through a wall before. No, I hadn't done that.
That was interesting.
Yes. That is so true. Joe Deal says up to 48% off UPS ground, up to 60% off 2 days. It says, wow.
Said eBay Biz just announced some different shipping rates.
Cool. Yeah, they're trying to open up. They're trying to take some of the pressure off of USPS because of some of the things. A lot of YouTubers' sales are from fans, I think is what you're saying. Yeah, I've got some of those. There's some YouTubers. Lonnie, not calling any names, but I know there are a lot, and they're pretty honest with it. I'm grateful for those viewer sales, but sometimes those numbers are kind of skewed because they have so many people watching.
I mean, who else made a 12-minute video in just a second?
I loved it, man. It was great to watch. But we want to once again thank all of y'all for hanging out with us. We went a little bit longer tonight. Y'all are truly a blessing to us. We hope that we can return that and be a blessing to y'all. We love each of you. We thank you so very much for hanging out with us tonight. And as always, we know no way of closing out any of these than saying what?
Deuces.
Deuces, and may God bless. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, Sam. Bye, Sam.